National Philanthropy Day is one of my favorite days of the year. The best thing I ever did was to join a committee and start working with people in AFP.
I looked on the internet for organizations where I could learn more about fundraising and ways that I could improve myself, and that's where I stumbled across AFP.
I saw some of my colleagues who were involved in the association, and I thought it was great that everybody wanted to jump in and make a difference in our community, and working with people who are making our community a better place. What else is better?
It is so exciting to be able to see how organizations can be transformed and see how a community can be transformed. It's just so energizing. It's so exciting.
One of my favorite experiences as a fundraiser was working with a colleague in the field who had never done face-to-face fundraising. She was nervous about making her first calls with prospective donors, and I had the opportunity to talk with her about the fact that donors are people with the same issues, the same lives that we all have, and when you can connect with people on a personal level, that's really what matters.
When I'm able to work with a donor, an individual, and they're able to understand how the organization I'm with can make a transformation.
I can't imagine a better field than fundraising. I can't imagine a better career. I get to live at this intersection of really immense wealth that still exists in our society and real deep need. That's a real privileged place to be.
My aunt had passed away from cancer, and so I wanted to join in the force to raise money for that. I knew I really wanted to do something to change the world.
If someone would say, well, Kenneth, you're going to be in philanthropy by next year, I would never believed it. But when I got into it, I realized it's more about relationships, more about building capacity for your organization that you believe in.
I used to work for a museum, and I gave a tour of the vault, the cool part of the museum. And the people on the tour, all donors. Those are the most excited, giddy people. And after that tour, I said, I want my career to be with those people. Those are the people I want to work with all the time.
I just know when I was a little kid, I was really great at asking my dad for money. It gave me a lot of joy.
I saw it as my part of social justice work.
Philanthropy is a tool of empowerment. It's beautiful when we can see the joy that giving brings.
Minnesota is probably one of the #1 places of philanthropy and charitable giving, and the impact that philanthropy has is it's really major.
I'm very blessed to be able to do this kind of work in Minnesota. Philanthropy is part of the ethos here.
As a person who loves Minnesota and is a native Minnesotan, it was really wonderful to have a career where I can actually give back to the community that I grew up in.